of this talent, leadership talent, and it's very interesting, all the presentations, and mine is very related with the Rose one. Why? Because when I'm psychologist, but I work with technology, media literacy in schools. When we are in times of innovation, it has many benefits and risk, like a surprise box. You are going to find many different things. And social media and education context, they are very good for 21st century skills, like soft skills that was talked about the first presentation. And there are a lot of benefits. Education, you can access to educational context, you can make learning communities, citizen participation, personalized learning, time management, so teachers have more time to make works with more creativity, problem solving, etc. But the AI, it's deeper, also have deeper and more unique talents than media, o sea, redes sociales, yeah, then because technology that you have said here had advanced the facet the technology AI than the other ones. So there in a couple of years, for example, ChatGPT has billions of an audience, and it's very it's faster. And there's a structural impact on the form of knowledge, teaching, learning, and evaluation. There's a quote of UNESCO that's rethinking what, why, and how we learn. So it's a very deep and profound talent that we must have here free with a technology and AI. Bueno, there are risks and challenges in education. Some are with the media in general, and other are only with AI or more strongly in AI. For example, the disinformation, deep fakes, amplification of cultural biases, technological dependence that Violet said recently, for personal data privacy, lack of knowledge of algorithm. People doesn't know how they work, identify theft, technological dependence, when I said that, mental health, gender violence, etc. So there are many other many benefits, but there are many risks also, and it's important to talk about is, are teachers prepared to face this innovative context from a 5.0 leadership perspective? Bueno, I think I'm gonna spoiler how Violeta says, because it's a little few of regulation of EA in education. A work of UNESCO 2024 guide to the use of generative AI in education research arises that the educational context, only about 20 countries have defined clear regulations on AI ethics. So it's very, very, very few countries. And there are structural laws, educational guidelines, and specific integration plans. They are focused on data privacy protection and somewhat of 80 limit of using HA. But there are a little few countries that work about this. Leaders 5.0, teachers 5.0, they are very demand because technology is at the service of education and they must focus on human beings. And teachers now must have, I don't think there are new skills, but maybe there are new skills, critical thinking, digital literacy, digital ethics, innovation, adaptability, effective communications. They must ask specific prompts, very focused one, autonomy, regulation, and collaborative work. And they must keep the focus on human values using the technology, inclusion, equality, gender equality, dignity of persons, cultural and linguistic diversity and human autonomy, for example. But, sorry. But they are, they're prepared for this? No, because they are not prepared. It's urgent to teach them, to capacitate them how to use the technology and AI with his students. Because teachers work very alone. They have many problems day to day, and they are very alone. So they must to work with their leadership. They must have read networks of collaboration, but they are very alone sometimes in these issues. So I think the challenges we have now are, regulatory, public and private. There must be transparency of algorithm because people don't know how, and school digital media literacy with teachers. Why? For example, there's a quote that this promoting media information and digital literacy in schools underscores the importance of developing critical skills to evaluate information and use technology ethically and responsibility. But digital ethics education must transcend the simple, correct, safe use of internet. It must include a deep understanding of how actions in the virtual world affect the real world, highlighting the importance of privacy, awareness of consent, and personal and collective integrity. The ideal of digital citizenship must be installed in students, making them see that they are part of a broader community where their actions have impact in and others. So they must be collective leaders using the technology in a human being, in a human way. So that's what I want to say. And the UNESCO, the theme of UNESCO 2024, the new digital frontiers of information, media and information literacy for information of public interest. There are issues that they are urgent to talk about, and we must help teacher and training teacher to work with them in a context of peace and human kindness between her peers and their students. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Veronica, for bringing, first of all, what it should be, for at least what should be for me, this tech at the service of education, you say, and not the other way around. And so when we are talking about risks, it's also about values. And there is when we have the debate. This tighten up, as Violeta say, is about this. It's about not a well management of risk. Many times because we don't know what is it. We don't know the risk. We haven't identified yet what risk and the dimension of that risks. So thank you so much for bringing that and for bringing values. This is values management on tech is really a whole debate for a whole area that we have a legal vacuum. This is the best way. In 2 words, we say legal vacuum. If there is something that is not regular with any regulatory framework, it's logical that will be biased and they will violate human rights. So thank you, Veronica, for that. If there is no question, we are ready to move to the video of Thomas and enter on what is also a vacuum, what is research. What is leadership on participatory research, what we have said from Natasha, Violeta, and Veronica, Valerie, Roser, we are going to see in Thomas, what is participatory research, hierarchy to collaborative action. So